talk about dementia together. So I'm going to hand the baton to Nurse Oyeyemi, to give us a professional view of what dementia is for our dear listeners. So over to you, Nurse Oyeyemi.
Thank you so much, Shagun. Okay, well, before we go into dementia, let's talk about the elderly as a whole now. You see, the state of elderly is a critical state. To me, I see them as a new baby because they need to be handled with care, because it's not just about dementia.
And you also agree that it's not spiritual. It's not a spiritual attack. It's a biological or a psychological issue. All right, go on.
So as I was saying, that it's not spiritual. And another key fact again is that dementia is currently the 7th leading cause of death in the world, according to WHO. That is it's the 7th. When you rank the diseases, it's the 7th on the list that affects elderly people. We have the likes of Parkinson's disease, I've said it. We have Alzheimer's disease. Because in Alzheimer's disease, you have a progressive, gradual loss of memory. It starts gradually. But dementia is just say that, okay, because the person is 65, the person is 70, the person is 50, and then you feel like, Mama share mommy money. Yes, I had a scenario of a man who is 65 years old, and the relative complained that his own son, he thinks his son is a maid in the house. So whenever the son comes to greet him every morning, he says, okay, go and do this, go and do the chores. And the son will be like, Daddy, I'm your son, because he has dementia. He has totally, lost the memory of that son in his brain.
So only what we have in our brain can be modified, can be
exactly. They are neurotransmitters.
Can be gradually deleted.
Exactly, they are chemicals in
All
the
right,
brain.
not to waste time. I also feel it's a very important time to talk about, because people are going to be going home for Christmas, for the New Year. They're going to meet their parents, and some of the things the parents used to know, or probably some things they talked about last year, they have forgotten.
Exactly.
And that's surrounding back in now. And I feel it's something that can even lead to arguments.
Yes, it can even lead to depression on the victim's part, because when you keep shouting, that's
now,
and the person will be like, Ma binu. Before you know, the person starts feeling like they don't like me, they don't want me, they feel I'm not good, they feel I don't belong here. Then the person starts withdrawing. Aged, the elderly man or the elderly woman starts to withdraw. And dementia is not gender based. It happens to both obiri and okuri. Anybody can.
Now, how do we identify someone who has dementia?
That's the signs, the symptom. And dementia is a syndrome. I want to talk about syndrome. Syndrome is characteristics of many signs and symptoms. Not just because the person forgets and you feel the person has dementia, or because he's aged and you feel this person only memory loss. No, you have to have about 5, 6, 7 signs put together before you can actually diagnose that person with dementia. Yes. And when we talk about the signs, we talk about number 1, forgetfulness. That is a major sign or symptom of dementia. The person begins to be like, Ibomo, where am I? Where am I? But I was coming from this place, and then in the next minute, the person said, "I'm sorry, I can remember." You be like, "What? Like, are you playing? Is this play? Yes, are you buying it?" So forgetfulness is one major sign or one major symptom. Then another thing is you see the person become anxious, anxiety. The person become anxious because the person feels like, "Where am I?" So there are neurotransmitters that begin to misinterpret places, begin to misinterpret people, and they feel this person is, even the brain can misinterpret the sun to be like, this person is a killer, and you be like, fear grips them. Yes. They begin to pant. They begin to have restlessness. Yes, restlessness is another sign. Then another thing again you can see again is that these people I've talked about forgetfulness, restlessness, anxiety, sleeplessness, insomnia. They don't have enough sleep.
They can't sleep.
Yes,
enough.
they can't sleep enough because their brain is, let me say, OT is already going anti-clockwise. Yeah, it's already going another way entirely. It's not normal anymore. There is a deviation from normal. So insomnia is one common sign. Then loss of appetite. The person will not want to eat because the person is scared. The person forgets. Even you give them food. You say, Baba, Mama, unje lele. The person say, okay. And in the next minute you come back, see that the person is not eating. Mama, loss of appetite is also common with dementia.
Okay, so I just want to ask a question. You said earlier, every old person, it seems like an inevitable disease.
Is it everybody?
Is it really every old person that must go to dementia?
Well, it depends on the causes and the risk factors. So we cannot say it's something everybody, so far you are aged, you must go through. Because not everybody that will suffer from hypertension. So it's not everybody that will suffer from stroke. It's not everybody that will suffer from amnesia.
So what are these factors that actually make an old person go through this?
Okay, we can have what's it called? We can have hereditary. If it runs in the family, then there is possibility that old man or old woman will go through it. Then trauma, probably an injury to the head. Maybe there was an accident and you have for weak balance, or probably during birth. Because you see one thing about delivery and labor, everybody wants to go into CS because they feel it's safer than vaginal delivery, whereby you have to push and push and push. The baby may go through respiratory distress, and in the long run, it may not happen at that time. Probably at the older age, then yes, the person begins to feel like, I begin to forget, I don't understand things, I cannot calculate things anymore. Then uneventful delivery, I've said that. Then also drugs, depending on if the person is an alcoholic, then you might likely go through that. Then you have multi, drugs, take all these hard drugs, then
There's
the
a
person is at
huge
risk.
risk
Yes, the
factor.
person is at risk.
All right.
Getting
Thank you
that.
very much. So that it will not look like we are rushing this topic, I want us to take a break and continue next week. I want people to know that in 2017, the World Health Organization declared dementia
Dementia.
as a global health
Oh,
issue.
yes,
Progressive.
it's just manage.
But there's a way you can manage and support people who have dementia.
Yes.
All right, this is the point where we are going to be dropping the curtain for today. But I promise you, on Boxing Day, we are going to box with more information about dementia. We believe that everybody's going to be home. It's holiday time. So please stay tuned to Health Matters by 9 o'clock on Voice 89.9 FM at Rikiti. On behalf of everybody, myself, Buki, and Nurse. Okay, Esther, she's a member of the team. Let me call her that. We are saying, please support people who are around you. As I close, stigmatization has done more harm than good. People are afraid to go get health care because they are afraid of the stigma that people say, you are not. Anybody can have any health issue at any point in time. So let us do away with the stigma and give the maximum support that we can give to people in the health. We'll continue with dementia next week, Monday. My name is Zolua Shegun.